We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal, because centre-back Gabriel has signed a new long-term contract at the club.
The transfer window is often a blur of speculation, whispers, and endless rumours, but sometimes a moment arrives that confirms the noise has finally transformed into reality. That moment has come for Arsenal fans. Eberechi Eze's Arsenal medicals have been officially booked. Reports confirm that the Crystal Palace star will undergo his medicals with Arsenal immediately after playing his final match in Palace colours. For supporters of the South London club, it is a bittersweet occasion, the last time they will see their number 10 glide across the Selhurst Park pitch before he begins a new journey in North London. For Arsenal fans, however, the excitement is reaching fever pitch. The transfer saga is almost complete, and a player long admired by Mikel Arteta is about to join the project at the Emirates. A turning point in Arsenal's summer. Arsenal's summer transfer strategy had always been clear: add depth, quality, and unpredictability to the midfield. Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard are established pillars, but Arteta sought a player who could carry the ball past defenders, break low blocks, and create moments of chaos in tight matches. Eze, with his dribbling flair, eye for goal, and ability to thrive in the Premier League, fit the description perfectly. The fact that medicals are already scheduled shows how advanced the deal is. Agreements have been reached between Arsenal and Crystal Palace, personal terms are understood to be settled, and now only the final fitness and medical checks remain. For Arsenal supporters, this is no longer a distant possibility, it's happening. The emotional goodbye at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace's fans are some of the most passionate in English football, and losing a player of Eze's quality will hurt. His final game will carry emotional weight, one last opportunity to sing his name, to watch him weave through defenders, and to applaud a player who gave them hope and inspiration. But amidst the sadness, there will also be pride. Pride that Palace nurtured a player capable of reaching the very top. Pride that Eze departs as a beloved figure rather than in controversy. And pride that their club, once again, has shown it can produce stars who go on to shine under brighter lights. The transfer timeline, from interest to agreement. Arsenal's admiration for Eze did not begin this summer. Scouts had been watching him for years, intrigued by his ability to glide past players, his close control, and his composure under pressure. Back in 2022, the first murmurs emerged that Arsenal had sent representatives to monitor him at Selhurst Park. At the time, Eze was overcoming injury setbacks, but even then, his ceiling was evident. Arsenal's recruitment team highlighted him as one to watch, a Premier League proven creative talent with a unique skill set. The 2023-24 season was when Arsenal's admiration turned into conviction. Eze's performances elevated him from a promising player into a genuine star. He scored stunning goals, created chances out of nothing, and proved he could influence big games. By January, he was firmly on Arsenal's radar. Edu Gaspar, Arsenal's technical director, began conversations with Eze's representatives, while Arteta personally outlined his vision for the player. Eze would be free to express himself, given responsibility between the lines, and trusted to deliver on the biggest stage. This personal touch, often cited by players like Gabriel Jesus and Declan Rice, proved decisive. Negotiations with Crystal Palace. Of course, Crystal Palace were never going to let their star man go easily. Chairman Steve Parish valued Eze highly, placing him in the £60 to £70 million bracket. Arsenal, however, had prepared for this. Funds were allocated, and Eze was identified as their marquee signing for the summer. Negotiations stretched across July 2025, with Arsenal pushing steadily forward. Palace stood firm, knowing rival clubs like Tottenham, Manchester City, and Chelsea were circling. But Arsenal's persistence, coupled with Eze's clear desire to make the move, eventually broke the deadlock. A fee was agreed, personal terms were finalized, and the final hurdle, medicals, was booked. Arsenal beat their rivals. What makes this move even sweeter for Arsenal fans is the knowledge that they beat major rivals to his signature. Tottenham admired him, Manchester City considered him, and Chelsea explored the idea, but Arsenal moved with clarity, speed, and precision. This is a pattern under Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar. Once Arsenal identify their man, they move swiftly. Gone are the days of hesitation, this Arsenal acts with conviction. Just as they did with Odegaard, Jesus, and Rice, they presented a clear vision, won the player's trust, and sealed the deal. Medicals booked, the final step. Now, the medicals mark the final chapter of the saga. Once completed, Eze will be unveiled as Arsenal's latest signing, a player who brings flair, unpredictability, and creativity to the Emirates. For Crystal Palace fans, it's goodbye. For Arsenal fans, it's the start of something new. And for Eze himself, it's the next step in a career that has always seemed destined for the top.